Hello and welcome to Teacher Rohulah's channel. In this video, I'm going to work on exercise 3.1 of Cambridge Primary Mathematics Workbook 3, which is about addition. So in this video, I'm going to solve all the questions that belong to the addition part of this workbook. In question 1, it says, complete each addition. Show how you found each total. We have a 2-digit and a 1-digit number, so we can easily find it either by using column addition, which we can write 24 plus 5, and we can find the total, or we can use counting on. We have 24. If we count on and 5, we can get the answer. So 24, if we count on 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. It means 24 plus 5 is equal to 29. Here also, if we add 4 by 5, we get 9, and 2 plus nothing is still 2. So the answer that we found in both ways is 29. In the second question, we have 42 plus 5. 42 plus 5. Again, we can use column addition in which we write the numbers and align them. 42 plus 5. 5 should be under the ones place, or we can count on to find the total. We have 42. If we count on and 5, we will get 47. We will get 47. Or we can use this column addition to solve the problem. So 2 plus 5 is 7, and 4 plus nothing is 4. In both ways, we found that the total or the sum is 47. In the third question, we have 48 plus 9. 48 plus 9. Because we have to use a variety of ways that we can add numbers, so to solve this problem, I will use compose and decompose, and also column addition. To use compose and decompose, we write 48 and decompose 9 into 2 and 7. 48 plus 2 is 50, and 50 plus 7 is 57. Or if we use column addition, we can write 48 plus 9. 8 plus 9 is 17. We regroup, so here we have to use regroup also. We regroup 1 above the tens place, and then 1 plus 4 is 5. Still here also the answer is 57. In the fourth question, we have 37 plus 8. Again, I use compose and decompose. I will write 37 plus 3. Why I use 3 here and 2 here? It is because when we add 3 to 37, it gives us a multiple of 10. So 3 plus 5. Now we can easily add 37 by 3, and it gives us 40. 40 plus 5 is 45. So over here, I will use the column addition as well for the same question. 37 plus 8. We should not forget the addition sign. So 7 plus 8 is 15, and we regroup 1 above the tens place. 1 plus 3 is 4. So the total or the sum here is also 45, and here that we use compose and decompose, also 45. Let's now move to question number 2. In question number 2 also it says, complete each addition. Show how you found each total. So here we have a 3-digit number added by a single digit or a 1-digit number. 123 plus 6. To solve this problem, I will use counting on. We have 123. If we count on and 6, If we count on 6 numbers, we will get that the answer is 129. The other way that I can use here is 123 plus 6, which is a column addition. So 3 plus 6 is 9, 2 plus nothing is 2, and 1 plus nothing is 1. So here in this way also, we found that the sum of these two numbers is 129. In the second part of this question, we have a 3-digit number and a 1-digit number. Again, I will use counting on and also column addition to solve this problem. We have 153. If we count on and 5, we will get 158. So if we start from 53, if we count on and 5 numbers, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. Means if we add 153 by 5, we will get 158. Or in the column addition, we have to write 153 plus 5. We should make sure that 5 is under the ones place because 5 is in the ones place. So 3 plus 5 is 8, 5 plus nothing is 5, and 1 plus nothing is 1. So the answer we get in the column addition is also 158. Let's scroll down to move to the next question. In the third part of this question, we have 254 plus 7. I will use column addition here. 254 plus 7. Again, we should not forget to align the numbers. 4 plus 7 is 11. 1 we regroup above the tens place. 1 plus 5 is 6, and 2 plus nothing is 2. So the answer we found is 261. Or we can use compose and decompose as well. 254 plus 6 plus 1. 254 plus 6 is 260, and plus 1 is 261, which is quite easy for us to solve. In the last part, we have 235 plus 8. Here also, I will first use compose and decompose. 235 plus 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8, but this can make our work very easy when we add with 235. 235 plus 5 is 240, and 240 plus 3 is 243, which is the easiest way to find the answer. Let me scroll down to move to question number 3. In question number 3, it says, estimate and then complete each addition to find the total. We have a 2-digit number, we have a 3-digit number, and a 2-digit number. To estimate, I round each number to the nearest 10. So to round 112 to the nearest 10, we see that 1 is in the tens place, and 2, if we compare it with 5 or more, 4 or less, we can see that 2 is 4 or less. So the number rounds down, and the number that we get is 110. And the second number is 26. If we round 26 to the nearest 10, 2 is in the tens place, and 6 is in the ones place. If we compare 6 with 5 or more or 4 or less, we can see that 6 is 5 or more. So the number rounds up, and we get 30 when we round 26 to the nearest 10. Now we add 30 and 110. So 110 plus 30 will give us 0, 4, and 1. 140. We say that the total of these two numbers is about 140. Let's now add. Here we have a number line. 112 is the starting point, and 20 is added to it. 112 is the starting point. If we add 20 to it, we get 132. But actually, we had to add 26. So we have to count another 6 points. So we have to count on in another 6 numbers. So 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, and 138. 138 means if we add 112 by 26, we get 138. So I can write the answer here is 138, which is very close to the estimated answer. In the second addition, we have 164 and 28. Again, if we estimate, we round the two numbers to the nearest 10. If I round 164, let me write them down here. 164, if we round to the nearest 10, we get 160 because 4 is 4 or less. And 28 rounds to 30. Now, 160 plus 30 is equal to 190. This is the estimated answer. And here again, we have a number line. 164 is the starting point. 164 plus 20 is 184. And we have to add another 8 numbers. If we count on n ones up to 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 184, 185, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. So if we add 164 by 28, we get 192. So the answer here is 192, which is very close to the estimated answer. Let's now move to question number 4. I will scroll a bit down. Okay. In question number 4, it says, Cheng did not have enough time to finish his calculation. Complete them both for him. Here, Cheng has done the estimation. Cheng has rounded his number to the nearest 10, and he got that the estimated answer is 550. But he has not completed. We have to first find out what way he used. He used partitioning over here. He partitioned 315 into 300 plus 10 plus 5 and 232 into 200 plus 30 plus 2. We can write that 300 plus 200 is 500 and 10 plus 30 is 40 and 5 plus 2 is 7. So 500 plus 40 is 540 plus 7, it will be 547. The sum of the two numbers is 547. In part B of this question, again he has two 3-digit numbers, 247 and 218. He has rounded the two numbers to the nearest 10, but has not found out the total. So to find out the total, we add ones by ones, tens by tens, and hundreds by hundreds. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 2 plus 5 is 7, and 2 plus 2 is 4. This means that the estimated sum is 470. When I say sum is the answer to addition. When we add two numbers, the answer that we get is called sum or total. So again, over here, he used partitioning. He has partitioned the first number, but not the second number because he didn't have time. So we will partition the second number also. We have 200 plus 10 plus 8. Now we add the hundreds separately, the tens separately, and the ones separately. 200 plus 200 is 400, 40 plus 10 is 50, and 7 plus 8 is 15. 400 plus 50 is 450, and 450 plus 15 is 465. So the sum of the two numbers is 465, which is also close to the estimated answer. Let's now scroll down to move to the next question. In question 5, it says, read across or down the grid to find a two-digit number and add 6 to each number. Show how you found your total. We can either read across or down. Let me do the calculation for all the possible numbers. If we read across, we get 43 and also 78. If we read down, we can get 47 and also 38. And we are asked to add 6 to each number. So we add 6, here also we add 6, and here also we add 6. 43 plus 6 will be 49 if we count on, and 78 plus 6 will be, let me use compose and decompose over here, 78 plus 2 plus 4. 78 plus 2 is 80, and 80 plus 4 is 84. So 78 plus 6 is 84. To add 47 plus 6, again I will use compose and decompose. 47 plus 3 plus 3. 47 plus 3 is 50, and 50 plus 3 is 53. 38 plus 6 will be 44. Again, let me show how I found this. 38 plus 2 plus 4. Why I put 2? Because 2 plus 38 will give us 40, which is a multiple of 10. And it becomes easier for us to add the other number. So 40 plus 4 is 44, which gives us the same answer. In question 6, it says, complete each addition. Show how you found each total. So 246 plus 3 will be equal to 249. How I found? I used counting on. So to add 246 plus 3, we can count on by counting in ones. 246, 247, 248, 249. In the second one, we have 171 plus 7. 171 plus 7 will be equal to 178. If we decompose 171 to 170 plus 1 plus 7, we know that 1 plus 7 is 8, and 170 plus 8 is 178. I'm trying to solve in each possible ways so that you should understand. But when you are working in your notebook or in your workbook, you can use your own way, but you have to find the answer. The third one is 345 plus 8. To add these two numbers, I will use column addition. 345 plus 8, that should be under the ones place. 5 plus 8 is equal to 13. In 1 of 13, I will regroup above the tens place. 1 plus 4 is 5, and 3 plus nothing is 3. So the answer we get is 353. 353. The fourth one is 269 plus 9. To solve an addition problem, you have to see which way is easier for you. For example, to add these two numbers, compose and decompose is the easiest way. We can write 269 plus 1 plus 8. Now, 269 plus 1 is 270, and 270 plus 8 is 278. If we choose the right way of calculation, finding the sum of numbers will be very easy for us. Let's scroll down to move to the next question. In question number 7, it says, the baker makes 246 small cakes and 26 large cakes. How many cakes does the baker make altogether? Let's see what else it's asking us to do. It says estimate and then find the total. Show your method. So to estimate again, I use rounding. So I will round to the nearest 10, 246. If we round to the nearest 10, we see that 6 is 5 or more. So we have to round it up. If we round up, we get 250. And 26 also rounds up, so we get 30. To find the estimated sum, we add the two numbers that we get after rounding. 0 plus 0 is 0, 5 plus 3 is 8, and 2 plus nothing is 2. So the estimated sum is 280. To add these two numbers, I will use column addition. Over here, I will write them down. 246 plus 26. So here we have to consider regrouping as well. So 6 plus 6 is 12. I regroup 1 above the tens place and circle it. 4 plus 2 is 6, and 6 plus 1 is 7. 2 plus nothing is 2. So the sum that we get for the two given numbers is 272. It means it is a bit far from our estimated answer, but it's still reasonable. In question 8, it says, a market stall has 38 apples left. A box of 148 apples are delivered. How many apples are on the stall now? Here also it says estimate, then calculate. Show your method as well. Let me scroll it a bit down so that we should have enough space. Okay. So to estimate, we have to round to the nearest 10. 148 rounds to 150 because 8 in the ones place is 5 or more. And 38 also rounds up and we get 40 when we round 38 up. So to find the estimated sum, we have to add the rounded numbers. 0 plus 0 is 0, 5 plus 4 is 9, and 1 plus nothing is 1. So the estimated sum is 190. Let me use column addition to add the two numbers to find the actual or the exact answer. 148 plus 38. When we use column addition, we have to make sure that the numbers are aligned. To align means to write ones under ones, tens under tens, and hundreds under hundreds. So 8 plus 8 is 16. We regroup 1 above the tens place. 4 plus 3 is 7, and 7 plus 1 is 8, and 1 plus nothing is 1. So the actual or the exact sum is 186, which is very close to the estimated answer, which is 190. Let's move to question number 9. So let me scroll down. In question number 9, it says, 359 children and 218 adults visited the play park today. How many people visited the play park today. It is asking us to estimate and then calculate. And it wants us to show the method we use as well. So again, to estimate, I will use rounding and I will round to the nearest 10. So 218, if we round to the nearest 10, we will get 220 because 218 is very close to 220. And 259 and 359, if we round to the nearest 10, we will get 360 because it rounds up and it's very close to 360. So the estimated sum will be 0 plus 0. Let me write the addition sign. 0 plus 0 is 0, 2 plus 6 is 8, and 2 plus 3 is 5. So the estimated sum or total is 580. To add these two numbers, I will use partitioning. I will partition the two numbers. So 359 will be partitioned to 300 plus 50 plus 9. I mean, this number is partitioned to these numbers. And 218 will be partitioned to 200 plus 10 plus 8. So now we add each part. We add the ones, the tens, and the hundreds. 9 plus 8 is 17. 50 plus 10 is 60. And 300 plus 200 is 500. 500 plus 60 is 560. And 560 plus 17 will be 577. So if we compare the estimated answer and the exact answer, we can see that they are very close. So we can say that the exact number of the people visited the play park is 577. We are done with question number 9. Let me scroll down to move to question number 10. Okay, in question number 10, it says, estimate the total, then use an empty number line to help you add 414 and 268. 414 and 268. Let me first estimate the total. To estimate, I will use rounding. So 414 rounds to 410 because 4 in the ones place is 4 or less. And 268 rounds to 270 because 268 is very close to 270. So let's find the estimated sum. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 1 plus 7 is 8, and 4 plus 2 is 6. Here it is asking us to use an empty number line to help us add. So this I can use as the empty number line. This point I will choose as 414. If we add 414 by 200, 414 by 200, we will have 614. And if we add 614 by 60, we will have 674. 674. Again, 8 is left there, so I will count on in ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 674 plus 1 will be 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. So the total that we get is 682. Means the total or the sum of 414 and 268 is equal to 682, which is close to the estimated answer as well. Well, we are done with question number 10 also. Let's scroll down to move to question number 11. In question number 11, it says, the addition machine adds 56 to each number in the grid. The grid is given here. It's asking us to estimate and then complete the answer grid. This is the estimation grid and this is the answer grid. How will you find the total? How will you find the totals? So over here, because we are asked to estimate, we have to first round 56 to the nearest 10. So 56 rounds to 60 because 6 is 5 or more. Now to find the estimated sum of each number in 60, we have to round each number in the given grid. So 122 rounds to 120, and 120 plus 60 is 180. So the sum of the first number is 180. The second number is 225, 225. If we round, it rounds to 230. 230 plus 60 is 290. And the third one in the same row is 413. 413 rounds to 410. So 410 plus 60 is 470. In the second row, we have 430. 430, if we round it to the nearest 10 also, we get 430. So 430 plus 60 will be 490. 490 and 328. 328, if we round, we get 330. 330 plus 60 is 390. 117 rounds to 117, rounds to 120. 120 plus 60 is 180. In the third row, we have 134. Let me write it here. 134 rounds to 130. And 130 plus 60 is 190. 229 rounds to 230. And 230 plus 60 is 290. 516 rounds to 520. 520 plus 60 is 580. We are done with estimation. Let's now find the actual answer for each of them. So 122 plus 56. So 122 plus 56, let me write 56 here because we don't have enough space to write it in other places. 2 plus 6 is 8. 2 plus 5 is 7. And 1 plus nothing is 1. So the sum of the two numbers is 178. I'll follow the same way here. 56. 5 plus 6 is 11. We have to write this one over here. 2 plus 5 is 7. And 7 plus 1 is 8. And 2 plus nothing is 2. So the sum is 281. And the second number, so the sum is 281 for the second number. The third number in this row is 413 plus 56. 3 plus 6 is 9. I will write 9 here. 1 plus 5 is 6. And 4 plus nothing is 4. In the second row, we have 430. So 430 plus 56. 0 plus 6 is 6. 3 plus 5 is 8. And 4 plus nothing is 4. 328 plus 56. 8 plus 6 is 14. 1 I will write above the tens place. 2 plus 5 is 7, and 7 plus 1 is 8. And 3 plus nothing is 3. 117 plus 56. 7 plus 6 is 13. I write 3 here and 1 above the tens place. 1 plus 5 is 6, and 6 plus 1 is 7. So 7 here. And 1 plus nothing is 1. So the sum of these two numbers is 173. Let's move to the third row. In the third row, we have 134. So 134 plus 56. 4 plus 6 is 10. 0 I write here and carry 1 above the tens place. 3 plus 5 is 8, and 8 plus 1 is 9. And 1 plus nothing is 1. So the sum is 190. 229 plus 56. 9 plus 6 is 15. I write 5 here and 1 above the tens place. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. And 2 plus nothing is 2. The last number is 516. So plus 56. 6 plus 6 is 12. I write 2 here and 1 above the tens place. 1 plus 5 is 6, and 6 plus 1 is 7. And 5 plus nothing is 5. So the sum is 572. We are done with both estimation and finding the exact total. We are done with both estimation and finding the exact total. Let me scroll down to move to the next question. In question number 12, it says, Angela spilled some ink on the ones digit in her number sentence. So we have the hundreds. So we have the hundreds and tens place, but not the ones place. But we have the sum of the two numbers. Now it is asking, what could her calculation have been? Find all the possible answers. All the possible answers. To list all the possible numbers, I will write the numbers here. 3, 2 in the number that we don't know, plus 1, 4, and also the number that we don't know. One of the possible answers can be 329 plus 146. 9 plus 6 is 15. I write 5 here and carry 1 above the tens place. 2 plus 4 is 6. And 6 plus 1 is 7. And 3 plus 1 is 4. This is one of the possible answers. And the other possible answer that we can find is 328 plus 147. 8 plus 7 is 15. I write 5 here and 1 above the tens place. 2 plus 4 is 6, and 6 plus 1 is 7. And 3 plus 1 is 4. 475. The other possible answers that we can find is switching the numbers. Switching the numbers. So we can write 326 plus 149. Now 6 plus 9 is 15. 1 here, 2 plus 4 is 6, and 6 plus 1 is 7. And 3 plus 1 is 4. Again, we got 475. In the same way, switching the other numbers here, 327 plus 148. Again, we will get 475 if we add them together. These are all the possible answers that we can find for this question. So we found 4 possible answers. So with this question, we are done with the exercise 3.1 of Cambridge Primary Mathematics Workbook 3. I hope it helps you learn how to solve the given questions. And please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share the video with your friends. Have a nice time and thank you so much.